Hey guys, what's up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and today we are doing a Madden 22 roster update. Technically, I'm just showing off the 3 rosters that I have up on the share my files right now. I did just upload them a little bit ago, so I'm gonna show them off to you guys real quick. So I have the Madden 22 retirement one. This is the one that I'm currently using for rebuilds if I'm starting at the beginning of the 2021 season, because I can retire Cap, I can retire Henry Ruggs, all the old wide receivers and running backs and quarterbacks and everybody. Because how many times has the Broncos or, the Steelers sign Cap in one of your franchises, and then they go on to win the Super Bowl because he's an 80 overall quarterback and that's all they need? Like, legitimately, you put a good quarterback on the Steelers or the Broncos, they're more than likely going to win the Super Bowl in the sim. So, like it says, I change positions to fill holes on teams and to help development of young players. And then criminals and mostly anybody that's 28 and up got retired. Unless they got their position changed. Like D'Anthony Thomas, you guys remember, freaky athletic dude from Oregon, right? From Oregon? Yeah, from Oregon. Played wide receiver, but he's 5'8". With Cordell Patterson becoming a running back and standing at, what is he, like 6'2", 6'3". I moved D'Anthony Thomas to running back. He jumped up 4 overall points and is very good, and somebody could technically sign him. I retired Cap, Larry Fitzgerald, Henry Ruggs, Damon Arnett, because I don't know if he'll ever get fucking signed again. Antonio Brown. I retired Jeff Gladney. Until I see something that says somebody has interest in him, he's going to stay retired. I retired all those old safeties that nobody's picking up, Just anybody 28 and up, I more than likely retired them. And then, with that being said as well, I did change positions for a couple people. Changed some of the smaller tight ends to fullback, including, Trey Burton, Tim Tebow, Thaddeus Moss. They all jumped up in overall points. Jalen Samuels got moved from a halfback to a fullback. Lil Jordan Humphrey got moved from a wide receiver to tight end. Kyle Long went from right guard to right tackle. Taysom Hill went from quarterback to fullback. Ryan Nall and J.P. Holtz went from running back and tight end, respectively, to fullback. I just did things to make a franchise more exciting. Moved Jake Krumero, who was a 6th wide receiver, to tight end, where he'll be a number 2. And then it gives Marquez Stevenson out of Houston more opportunities as well. Just stuff like that. Somebody said, I know somebody was like, well, you could technically move Darrell Williams to right tackle, let Cody Ford start. I could, but they really like Spencer Brown, and apparently he's played well, so we're going to leave him. So just simple things like that. Seth Williams, for example, he's a 6'3" wide receiver, 220 pounds. Move him to tight end. He's a 3rd-string tight end now instead of being a 6th-string wide receiver. Just simple things to make the franchise more fun, make it more enjoyable, make it not as stale. So here's free agency. As you can see, there's still plenty of 70 overalls, but it's not as much as there was, So, like I said, Tim Tebow got moved to fullback. He jumped up like 8 overall points. Wish I could move Shaq Griffin, but I can't. I kind of want to move Marvell Tell to safety because he did play some safety. Moved Trey Burton to fullback. D'Anthony Thomas to running back. Kind of want to move Crayron LeBlanc to safety because he does actually play better as a safety. Devin Funchess to tight end since he was like a 77, but he never got picked up in any of my franchises. Trent Taylor to halfback. Jalen Samuels to fullback. Deshaun Hand to defensive tackle because more people are, I think, running 4-3s than anything else, especially in franchise anyway. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it. I do have just a Madden 23 roster update that I only retired Ruggs, Arnett, and Kaepernick, so that you could still have all those free agents, but then you're getting rid of guys that actually shouldn't be on the game. So, and then last file that we'll take a look at, I'm not going to actually show you guys the roster, but it's called the Second Chance Seahawks. It's, as the description goes, players that are considered bust or didn't get a fair shake. With rumors of Wilson and Carroll retiring, I basically traded anybody off. I didn't get anything in return, but you know, a group of second chance players goes into Seattle, and can you build them up and win a Super Bowl? You know, you have guys like Trubisky, Haskins, Rosen, running backs. I don't remember exactly who. I think I had Gurley, Howard, and a couple others on there. Wide receivers had like Andy Isabella, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, I think Anthony Miller on there. I don't remember exactly. I created this roster probably about a month ago or so. Not even, probably like 3 weeks. So I don't remember exactly who's on it, but I do know it's all second chance players who maybe didn't get their fair shake. I know like Bobby Hart's on there. I know Lamont Gillard, the center, the former Cardinals center's on there. You know, Reuben Foster, stuff like that. I thought it would be a fun experience. I didn't really play with it much. So if you guys think there's better players out there that deserve a second chance, name the suggestions and I'll think about it. Or you can even do it yourself, you know. I'm putting this out there for the public so that you guys can have them and hopefully enjoy them. Like I said, you don't have to use the retirement one. If you think I went too far with the position changes and the retirements, that's fine. Just take Madden 23 roster update. Now remember, you guys cannot hop into an online franchise and start in the week that we are at currently in the NFL. If you use one of these rosters, you do have to use EA's roster. So that determines what you want to do. You might want to think about that. Just making sure that nobody's like, hey, I tried to load in your roster into week 16 of the NFL season and it didn't do anything. So I just think they're good rosters. I personally am using them to make my experience a little bit more enjoyable in what is a disappointing franchise mode. So, with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoy this content, any other content, I'll be back with more videos. I'm going to do a Chicago Bears thing soon, and I'm also going to do a Madden wish list of the upcoming Madden. I think would be dope. And I'll state this right now. I'm not a professional, okay? I'm not a professional. I don't have all the answers. I'm not saying these guys should retire. I'm not saying these guys are retiring. I'm just saying they're 28 years old. It opens the door for more practice squad players and lower overall players to get called up, because I hate when it's in free agency and there's like 80 overalls sitting there not getting signed because, there's just an abundance of players. So with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.